Hey guys, welcome back to the Planner Pixie Co Show, and welcome to another plan with me. So this was the week of July 24th through the 30th. This was the week that I started my re-binge of Friends. Right? Yeah, I started Friends on Saturday. So, I thought I would use the Friends kit. This has been out for a couple of years, I feel like, and I never have used it yet. So, I love Friends. One of my top at least 3 shows of all time, which I'm sure is a lot of us. It's just so good, and you can just watch it over and over and over. And I just love everything about this kit. I love the colors. I think they're absolutely perfect. It goes really well with Rachel and Monica's apartment, and I just love it. So, if you didn't watch my kit lineup, I'll explain what I did. So, this has actually already been retired from the shop. We had a retirement sale. Well, it's actually going on right now, but when I post this, it will have been like last week. So this is actually unfortunately no longer available. Will I bring it back in the future? Possibly, if enough of you want me to. And if I do, maybe I'll do it in the way that I did it for myself. So back when I designed this kit, I don't even think I have the page over here anymore. So the washi sheet looks a little different what was in shop. It was actually... This and this was in the same picture, and this was like shrunk down into one box. So this was all here, and this, what do you need? What are you doing over here? Parker is being a nuisance today. So this was shrunk down, it was all over here, but I really love a tall box in my sidebar. I really hate when I don't have a tall box. It makes me angry. So I decided, and I wish I had thought to do this whenever I first designed the kit, but la-di-da, I did not. And so I took this part, made it into a tall box, and then I just blew up this and made it into its own box. So that is that, and yeah, I think that's it. I think that's the only thing that changed, but it was just to give me the tall box, honestly, just because I really love a tall box in my sidebar. As you can see, we have like the dots, so this is like a older format. Well, the format of the kit's not different, but just, you know, I use the glitter and stuff now instead of like the dots and whatnot. So yeah, I do have the tall box here. I do have the big double box here. And I'm using lavender confetti. I do think this is the first time I've got to use this foil color in my planner, so I'm really excited about that. I just pulled a simple, this is the 018 pack. I pulled this bow. I think it'll be really pretty. And I thought about doing like some special quote overlays and stuff, but honestly, I just wanted to save myself some time. And it was yet another really boring week, so I was going to pull like, or make myself some patterns for some quote overlays and whatnot, because there's just so many good quotes from the show, you know? But again, it was just a really boring week, so I really didn't need like a ton of boxes, so I just opted to not do that. So I just have the confetti double box and the tall box, and then I do have my monthly scripts pulled in lavender confetti as well. I don't know about foiling some scripts for this one. I think if I did, it might be blue hollow possibly, but I don't know. I think just black scripts are gonna really pop with this one too. So let's get into it.
In London, drunk at night, in LA picking fights. I think we have done it all. She knows me in and out, love of a different kind, but we still have no control. Cause when the daylight comes, we're just good friends. Baby, good friends, hanging on. When the daylight comes, we're just good friends, but like lovers on the weekend. On the weekend. not so good for words. That's why we don't get that far. But she still reads my mind, so we can follow through. Always let our bodies talk. Cause when the daylight comes, we're just good friends. Baby, good friends hanging on. When the daylight comes, we're just good friends, but like lovers on the beach.
Okay. For my sidebar, I am doing How You Doing? Get it laid in here. Cute. That's cute. That's cute. Okay. Cha-ching. Sorry about that. Okay. Another boring week. Let me just, you guys know. The most boring girl in the world. Alright, for this Monday, I was still sick. Still sick. That's going to be the trend for a couple of months. And I got no sleep. That's where we left off the last one, which you might remember because that posted just yesterday. Yeah, I put still sick, and like I said in my other plan with me, at some point I just quit keeping up with that because it just was part of my life and my everyday, and I just thought I was going to be that way forever. I thought I had developed some sort of weird allergy that was just never going away, and I have no idea. I do not know what got a hold of me and would not let me go for so long, but I'm glad it finally decided to leave. Alright, still sick. This is font number 7. I'm still using that one. I love it. And like I said in my last plan with me, Casey was a little sickly too. He ended up laying in bed sleeping the whole day. So we just had a bed day. I was napping here and there and designing and watching TV, and it was just one of them days. That's from Fox and Pip, so I just put design day and a big love binge because nothing else happened. So, still watching the Big Love show. Big Love. Whoa, shit. Did I finish it that soon? I just started it the week before, right? And I started Friends this week, so I blew through that one. Alright. Got some rest, and on this day I was feeling a bit better, but it was short-lived. It was very short-lived. I would have days where I would feel a bit better and feel pretty okay, but like still, it was still there. It was still annoying. Still could tell that something was in my nose that I wasn't liking, and like I said, stuff wasn't tasting right. I couldn't really smell for a long time. I don't know. It was weird. I do feel like I have had a couple of summers where that has happened to me, where I've just been sinusy for a really long time, but I don't ever remember having like the whole I can't taste, I can't smell, like, COVID and whatnot. So, just weird. So, as I said in my last one, I'm a little font hoe bag, and I was working on fonts. So, I do think this was when I was deciding to put customs up full time, and I was just kind of getting everything figured out as to what I was doing and which fonts I was going to have up full time. And then it said that we both went to town this day to get Taco Bell. I don't remember that. I mean, it's fine. I don't have to remember it, but I really don't. I usually just send Casey out, you know. You go do the things out in the world. I don't want to. And then I had to film new releases and get that edited and uploaded. Look at me being on time. I'm going to switch these around because apparently I wasn't paying attention. Film releases. Oh, it's so crooked. This is the waterproof mat that we had to use for a little bit of time, which is actually what our pre-foiled kits are done on because it foils. So it feels a little differently to me. Okay, film releases. Ka-chow. And then I had to work on a pick list and printing all the things for orders that had came through over the weekend, I suppose. That's what we were doing. Alright, this is from Bubba Bear Studios. I hope my camera don't die. I don't know. I guess it's the plug-in over there. Because first I thought my base that I put my camera batteries in was not working. I was like, I've got all of these videos I need to film today. And I had like one battery that was charged to like 40%, which is this one. So I'm sure it's going to run out. But nothing was charging over there, so I brought them over here, and now they're charging. So something's wrong with that port over there, I feel like. Yeah, I finished Big Love this day. What? Alright, and then had to do the checkbook this day. Which is just always my favorite thing to do. It's not. I realize how much money we spend and how broke we are every time. Check book. And then we were both in the office this day. Casey was cutting. So obviously had gotten him enough printed the day before to start. Casey cutting. This is from Starfish and Frog, I think, which we do not have. I mean, we do have a Cameo, but we don't use it, but whatever. And I was printing all the foil and taping and cutting the pieces and all the things that I have to do. And Casey did the dishes this day. They'd probably been sitting in the sink for a few days. I just refuse. I'm like, if I have to cook, you have to clean. Alright, and then I had to... Oh, I was working on uploading releases, apparently. On a Wednesday? Look at me being a little bit ahead. You know, that happens. I get a little ahead, and then I'm just right back behind. I have days where I don't have as much to do, and this is what gets me. Like the last 2 weeks have been very hectic, and I'm exhausted and I don't feel good, y'all. I've started checking my sugar, and I have determined that I'm a little bit pre-diabetic. So I've not really been feeling great lately, which when do I ever feel good? But like I'm feeling worse than usual. I've got to get that under the control. Me sitting here drinking a Red Bull, it's all fine. But, yeah, so the last 2 weeks, I lumped together every order that we had, and it was like we were working on over 100 orders at a time. And I would have to go through and pick out like 30 or so orders that needed to go like right then, and we'd have to work on them. It was very hectic, and we finally got caught up, but it was very stressful to me. And so that happens and I just get overloaded. So then I have like, we get caught up, which we are right now, and I have time to do the things I need to do, and then I just don't want to do them. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to rest. I just want to rest. So I've been going to bed every night with my laptop and just watching TV and not doing what I need to do. And I'm just going to get myself right back into the same situation, but I don't know how else to live my life, but I need to get it under control. Upload releases, and then I guess I had a little TikTok binge. Alright, we were both in office again this day, and that's what I put this time. Sometimes I do both in office, sometimes, you know what, this is so big that I can probably just put this down first. I don't ever get to use these ones because of the colors are a little strange, but I think it matches this spread really well, so we're going for it. And I feel like that's more of like a date night, whatever, but both in office. Wash towels this day, it said. Ooh, I need to put a load of laundry in right now. I need to do that one. I'll hop off of here. That's from Marshmallow Studio, if I didn't say. I feel like that's a shop that I don't necessarily use their stickers a whole lot, because they are weirdly colored. Not weird, but just, you know, they don't work in every single spread, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say. We had pizza this night. Which is always yum in my tum. I love pizza. I do. And then I uploaded the haul video that I had filmed the week before. Upload haul. I love this font combo so much. I feel like I'm satisfied with the fonts that we have now. I'm just, like I said, I'm just going to turn my head and look away, and we're going to go with those for a while. I just need to stop. Okay, I had to publish, was it new releases? Did we have new releases 2 weeks in a row? Look at me go. See, I was a little caught up. That's from Sweet Ava's Paper, publish, sale, and then I did more laundry this day. Why do I not pay attention to this stuff? I don't know, but I just don't even care. Why are you sassing me again, mister? He probably needs to go out. I will take you out after I get this one done. I'm on Friday, so it will be soon. I'm also starving. Wash clothes, that one's also from Sweet Ava's Paper, and then I just cut all day this day. Cut, because I'd gotten it all foiled the day before. That's an SPC doodle, and then I used one of the foldables from the kit. If you didn't know, we have 2 foldable stickers per kit. Casey went to go put a new tire on our vehicle this day because, wait, we were supposed to go to the Dixie Chicks, the Chicks, whatever you want to call them, this next day. And we had gotten like a screw or nail or something in our tire, and apparently the plug wasn't working well, and we kept having to air it up, so we knew we were going to have to take our vehicle to the concert. So I was like, I'd feel much better if you just went and got a new tire put on it. So he did that, and then when he got back, he put the he put a coat of the like mold, mildew, primer, like preventer, destroyer, whatever, in the bathroom, because I felt like that was a good idea to do that in there. And then when he got that done, I cleaned the bathroom up. So cleaned, swept and mopped, and also I did the bedroom too, but So prime bathroom, clean bathroom, and then I did a little plan with me prep. What is this day? Friday. I did an SPC kit. I don't know what it was. And so yeah, we were supposed to go see the chicks on Saturday, and then they last minute canceled. So I think they were in Nashville this day, and that got canceled like the day of. There were people already in Nashville like ready for the concert, and it got canceled. And I was like, well, the lead singer Natalie, all it said was she was sick, right? And I was like, I bet they cancel ours too. So I just kept checking their like Instagram page and stuff like that, and sure enough, ours got canceled. Well, so come to find out, she had COVID. So we just went to that concert a couple weeks ago. It got rescheduled for September 21st, and that's what she said. She said she'd went 3 years without getting it, and it finally got her. And so anywho, we were supposed to go to a concert, it got canceled, and so I used the little chick from the deco, right? I thought that made sense and was cute. So I put that there, and I put chicks cancel. Alright, so because the chicks were canceled, we were supposed to go pick up Parker. So here's where we got our new little doggy. So Casey wanted another dog like immediately after losing Roxy, and he just, I don't know, people grieve in different ways. I just wasn't ready. I felt kind of like I was betraying her, and he just needed another little something to love on, I guess. He needed to fill that hole in his heart, but I just wasn't ready. But it came about that my uncle was getting rid of his dog. So, and I knew it was a possibility that it could happen. Mama had done told me that he was wanting to get rid of him when Roxy was still alive. And I was like, she would hate her life if we got a dog. And oh my God, knowing this dog now, she would have hated us. He's so hyper. But yeah, so he toyed like back and forth with the idea of rehoming him, getting rid of him. And then he would change his mind, and then he'd be like, yeah, let's do it. And then he would change his mind again. And so he finally decided at this point he was ready. So Mama texted me, and I knew that because we had been around Parker. Parker was in my family. It was my uncle's dog. So we had been around him before. We'd met him already. Casey hung out with him when we went over to my cousin's for our 4th of July family thing. Parker was there. Casey hung out with him there, and he is like, I love him. And so I knew if he knew that Uncle Terry got rid of him and I didn't say yes, that he would be mad at me. So I said, we'll take him. And so we went this day to my Uncle Terry's to pick him up. So I guess this is what do you call it? His gotcha day. So he's already a little over a year old. His birthday was on Father's Day. So he's a little over a year old when we got him, which we've only had him a couple of months. So we went to Uncle Terry's, and then I put pick up Parker. So Parker is my my grandpa's name. My Uncle Terry, if y'all will remember, last year my my aunt died. So that's my mom's sister. So this was her husband, and he got Parker pretty soon after Aunt Gail died because of like just to help with the loneliness. But then he also is just on the go a lot. He stays away from home, just keeping himself busy, also because of the loneliness. And so it was happening that he just was leaving Parker at home a lot by himself, and he crated him. So he was in the crate all day by himself, and then he would get home and he slept in the crate all night by himself, and he was just like, I don't want to keep doing this to him. So he knew that we were home all the time, and honestly, he slept in the crate like the first 2 nights just because I didn't know how he would do, and he was perfectly fine. He never made a sound. And then the 3rd night, we just kind of accidentally fell asleep with him in bed, and he was also fine that way too. So he has not slept in his crate since. So he's hyper, but he's still, I guess, pretty much a puppy. And, you know, my uncle didn't really train him on, like, I mean, he was already crate trained. He's already potty trained. He already knew, like, a few little tricks. But, like, he's very hyper. He's very barky. He seems to like people for the most part. I don't know. He don't like one of Casey's friends, which... I don't know, because he seems like he likes pretty much everybody. I'm really not sure how he feels about other animals. He plays with my mom's dog, but like he just is relentless and won't leave her alone, so it's kind of annoying. But then like he wants to chase our cat, and I don't know, he's weird. It's like he likes some animals and some he don't. He likes some people and some he don't. But for the most part, he's very, very sweet. He's very cuddly. He's very loving. We cuddle in bed every night, and he's just my little buddy. So I pretty much spent the rest of this evening just puppy cuddling him and working on my laptop and stuff. Just like I didn't want to bring him home and then like not pay attention to him working and whatever. And so I just pretty much spent the evening with him. And then this was the day that I started re-binging Friends. I've watched it 1,000,001 times. So I used the girls from the deco on this one, and then the next day I used the guys. So that's cute. Alright, so I've lost a sticker. There it is. So again, I spent most of the day just designing and spending time with him. I immediately started trying to train him on some things. We've learned, which he already did sit and shake, like Uncle Terry showed us that. But he's now learned sit, lay down, he'll crawl across the floor, he'll high five, he'll shake, he'll do bang bang and play dead. We're working on roll over, and sometimes like he'll get it, and sometimes he just wants to do like the play dead part and not roll over. He's good at stay. And I trained him to where he doesn't bolt out the door. Like we have a whole routine of putting his harness on, and I open the door and he just sits there and looks outside and doesn't move until I tell him to. So I know he's very trainable, but like once he gets outside, he loses his ever-loving mind. He loves being outside. There's too many noises, there's too many smells, and I just cannot control him outside, and I get very annoyed. But you know, what are you gonna do? I watch a bunch of different training videos, and he is very food motivated, and I have took treats outside with me, and I don't know, it kind of works, but then it kind of don't. Oh, I put the wrong size boxes here, you guys. What am I doing? But yeah, I mean, I feel like he's used to us and being here. Honestly, there did not seem like there was any sort of like transition. Like it just seemed like he was with us from day one. When we went to pick him up, it was like he was so excited to see us. We weren't any people that like he, didn't like or barked at and whatever. Like he went right to both of us and just wanted loved on, and he got right in the car with us, and he's been fine. Like he didn't seem like, like he was scared here or like just like confused. Like it just, I don't know, he just has been fine, which is great. Let's see. I'm going to use, no, I guess this one, even though it's almost the same color. Let's see. I'm starving. I need some food. My dad texted me earlier about eating lunch, but Casey was going to play tennis, and he's like, well, maybe later. So might be going to eat with him later, but I don't know. I'm like, should I eat something now? I probably should, especially with the whole pre-diabetic thing, huh? I need to get some books because I just don't even know what kind of food to eat. Both my parents are diabetic, so I knew it's bound to happen. You know, and I should have been keeping a better watch on it because of that, but whatever. Alright, so I used the Dudes on this day because I just watched Friends all day. Friends, binge, and then Casey got us Subway this day, which I almost texted him to tell. I feel like that's our thing. When he goes to play tennis, which he didn't play tennis this day, but he always gets a Subway, and I started to say that when he left this morning, but then Daddy texted me, so whatever. I don't know if we'll go or not, and where we will go. And then I just put puppy cuddles because that was pretty much the day. Cute. I love lavender confetti. I love it. Didn't that turn out so good? That's everything I would want my friend's spread to be. I love the purple. So good. Okay, so if you don't know, we do have a Facebook group. I'll have it linked below. I take all of my leftovers from each month and I compile them into one. I found my July. We also have June, you guys. I haven't even done the June giveaway, but this is the chunk that will be given away for June. I guess I'll need to do that sometime this week, so definitely come join the Facebook group. It's the only place I do these giveaways, so I just lump all of my leftovers from the month, and then I also destash some stuff that I'm not going to use from my shop, from other shops, just like freebies and such from other shops. So let's go ahead and go through what I have left of this kit that will go into it. I only used 3 headers there. This is our, I probably already said this, but this is like our older, not necessarily format, but like you can tell because it's got like the dots and stuff. I do think that this is our full kit format. It's 8 pages. So these were the foldable boxes and I totally screwed one up, so I had to use the other one. I only used 3 deco. I, for whatever reason, forgot I had this and forgot to use it, which it's fine. I like the way it turned out anyway. I've got a box left there. That sheet, I almost obliterated that sheet. I've got 2 underlays. I never use this sheet, so you've got that full sheet there. You've got 2 overlays here, some numbers and some headers, and then more headers and another box. So that will go into our July giveaway. It's already getting chunky in itself because I think I did... Oh yeah, I did, for some reason, I did like a mock spread of our October foiled kit, so I've got that in there. And this will go in here as well. So that's what that one's wrapping up to be. So that was our last weekly kit to go in it. So I'll have my monthly and then we'll stuff it and get rid of that one. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, like, subscribe, do all the things so you don't miss all the things. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye guys.